California has its fair share of haunted places, from Alcatraz in San Francisco to the Whaley House in San Diego, but none are more mysterious than the Winchester Mansion in San Jose. Oliver Winchester was the owner of New Haven Arms Company and would later rename that to Winchester Repeating Arms Company. This company would go on to create the Winchester rifle that would later be dubbed as the gun that won the West. In 1880, Oliver would pass away and his only son would inherit the company. William would marry Sarah Lockwood Pardee in 1862, and 4 years later, Sarah would give birth to Annie, who would die only 40 days later due to marasmus. In 1880, William would pass away due to tuberculosis, leaving Sarah with an inheritance of $20 million and almost half the company. This is where the legend of the Winchester Mansion begins. No one knows for certain if these events actually transpired, but the story goes that Sarah Winchester was so distraught after the death of both William and Annie that she went to visit a medium. And it was during this visit that the medium told her that she was being cursed by the spirits that were killed by the Winchester rifle, and that the spirits demanded that she go to California and build them a house. So in 1884, Sarah packed her bags and moved to California, where she had started construction for 38 consecutive years on what would eventually become the Winchester Mansion. This mansion would be Sarah's personal residence and would be where she would eventually die in 1922. This mysterious house has over 160 rooms, some that lead to nowhere and even one that leads to a 12-foot drop. And according to the legend, Sarah was told that if the hammers ever stopped, she would die. Many believe that this explains why there are doors that lead to nowhere and stairs that lead to the ceiling. One of the most intriguing rooms in the home is the seance room. That has 3 ways out and only 1 way in. It is said that Sarah would hold daily seances in this room at midnight and that no one was allowed to come in. Even though Sarah died in 1922, many believe that her spirit still resides within the home.
A recorder in Sarah's main bedroom that she ultimately died in, and left it there, for 3 hours while we walked around the house. And there was just 3 of us in the house, and it was 3 guys, and they caught a woman talking on the recorder that sounded like it said, "Welcome to my house." So there was no women in the house. There was certainly no one in that room.
Many people have claimed or said that they have experienced some sort of paranormal activity within the home. We ourselves thought we were experiencing this type of paranormal activity during our visit.
Electricians, all kinds of people work here. There's people work in the kitchen.
However, it turned out to just be the wind. Other people who have experienced some type of paranormal activity are Janet and Jake, who both work at the mansion.
Like up on the 3rd floor, I think I've heard someone whisper my name. Other people have also experienced that particular phenomenon.
And there's music, there's instruments coming from the basement. There's an elevator shaft that's open, and so you can hear if someone's down there talking, for example. But this was dark, it was after hours, it was closing time, and there was no tours in the house. There was certainly no one in the basement. So,
although the claims of paranormal activity can't be verified, the mansion is still an interesting and mysterious historical site.
Yeah, I mean, it's an interesting story, even without the ghosts. It's an unusual house, and I can't explain all the strange things in it.